Welcome to Flashpoint Friday, a weekly series where I select one game at random from Flashpoint's archives and give it a try. And maybe, just maybe, the game might actually be good. Hello everyone, welcome back to Flashpoint Friday, and today we have a game called Tiny House Fun Escape. Oh boy, it's yet another escape game from funescapegames.com. The website, I tried checking it out, but it no longer exists. But yeah, we got another escape game. I'm going to take a moment and pull back the curtain, so to speak, and let you guys in a little bit on the recording process for these. I tend to record these episodes in batches as my schedule allows. I typically do these on like days off from work when I don't have anything else planned. And I've just finished playing the St. Patrick's Day dress-up game and that attic escape game. And I was really hoping I would get something from a different genre. So when the randomizer brought this up, I may have uttered a few choice words and expletives that I won't repeat here. But let's see what we're in for, though. No sense putting it off any longer. Let's go ahead and just hit play. Okay. There's a... Is that a hole? A saw-shaped hole in a sofa? Oh. A silhouette of a tricycle. Okay, that bears an inventory item. So yeah, we're in a home. Okay, so you're collecting multiple bears. There's a shoe in a chest. Okay. Wadded up paper with a combination. I mean, the music's nice. I'll give it that. Selecting hint won't help because the website's down. So we're finding items, put it into the corresponding hole or silhouette, I guess. But it's getting to the point where I am genuinely starting to get tired of these cropping up. In fact, I have a proposition for you guys. I'll run it by you because, you know, not only is this not the most fun experience to record like a bunch of these one after the other, but it's probably not the best viewing experience either. I get the feeling these videos tend not to get very many views, probably because people already know what they're in for, and I can't really say that I blame them. Once you've seen one of these escape game videos, you've probably seen them all. See, this is the thing. When I started this series, I didn't even know that this genre existed, much less how prevalent it was. There's literally like, I think last time I checked, there was like over 15,000 entries for escape games alone with this. So, like, on the one hand, a part of me thinks, well, with every escape game I've played, that's one less that the randomizer has to pick from, so that'll improve my odds for other genres, right? But there's just so many of them that it practically makes no difference, no matter how many of these I go through. So here is my proposal. Every so often, if I get into a bit of a rut like this, because I don't want this to be a series that becomes tedious, I'm doing this as a hobby for fun. So, and also too, I want people to know who maybe aren't familiar with web games and such from you know, the heyday of Flash games and such, that there was a lot more to offer. There's a lot more on hand than just these genres. So here's my proposal. Every so often, I might forgo the randomized approach because I have a whole slew of games on my favorites playlist on Flashpoint that I know are quality games and are quality experiences that I could bring up as alternatives every so often if I start feeling burnt out by these titles. So go ahead and let me know in the comments if you feel that would be a good approach, because you know, I want this to be a series that can be enjoyed and not necessarily a tedious one. So, hey there, Editor Nostril back again to reiterate what I brought up last episode. That is the current idea that I'm leaning heavily towards if I run into ruts like these with too many escape games or whatnot. In cases like that, I'm planning on looking at the random pick selection that Flashpoint generates whenever you start it up and selecting a game that mixes things up a bit that way. And that way, the series retains its element of randomization while still allowing me a bit more direct say in what crops up. Like for instance, this game here, Butterfly Escape 54, sounds like an escape game to me. If I was in a situation where was getting a lot of escape games and I was getting tired of them, I could go, you know what? I don't want to play Butterfly Escape 54. I want to play classic bowling instead. So that is the idea that I think I'm going to go forward with. But let me know in the comments whether or not you think that's a good idea. But I'm going to stop here with this game. So I guess this was just kind of, I use this game more as an excuse to bounce a proposal here off of, bounce some ideas for my viewers here. So let's go back. Oh, that's not how to go back. I might have to reload the game. Hang on a second. So that was Tiny House Fun Escape, an utterly unremarkable escape game from a site that used to specialize in it. I mean, this particular genre must have been extremely popular at some point, because why else would they be making so many of these? But it's just odd that I never even heard of this before. So like, I'm not even sure who the audience was that was playing all of these. But in any case, though, like I said earlier, I might make a few exceptions here every now and then and handpick a few games to break up the monotony for all these escape and dress up games that I've been getting. So in any case, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Flashpoint Friday, and take care, everyone.